Hi guys, Kevin the Master Builder here with episode 2 of my video series Kevin's Idea Builders. In episode 1, I brought up that you can get some good ideas from figuring out things in life that serve a function or solve a problem, and then building things based on that. So the thing we built in episode 1 was a Lego box, and then I showed you several different ways how you can use a Lego box and change up the Lego box around the house. Well, in this episode today, I'm going to be talking about Lego coasters. So coasters are a thing that solves a problem or serves a function in that they keep drinks from damaging tables and stuff like that, whether it's a hot drink or a cold drink or whatever. Coasters are used to have drinks on it. And Lego is a great way that you can make a coaster. So we're going to do that in today's video as your idea for the week. And I'll show you a few variations. Also, make sure you stay tuned for the end of the video. As promised in a couple of teasers I threw out in other videos, I'm going to be showing you my drink coaster with a twist. Alright, so let's get right into it. Okay, so one of the most basic ways you can make a Lego coaster is just to make it a square, like this one right here. Let me show you when I have my drink cup on it. There we go, there's your Lego coaster. But let's go ahead and break this one down so you guys can see how I made it. Alright, so here's my Lego drink coaster all broken down for you guys. Basically what you need is just a bunch of 1x bricks. In this case I'm using 1x4s and 1x2s. I think I have 8 1x2s and 23 1x4s, but I'm not positive on that. And it really just depends on what size you want to make the coaster to. So if you want to just copy the one I have, that's what you need. Okay, so for this, we're basically just building a big wall. So I'm going to lay out 3 1x4s, and then the next layer, you want to make sure you overlap at the seams. So we're going to be using the Lego overlapping technique that I talked about in my video on Monday, my building technique video. Okay, so the second layer there uses 2 1x4s in the middle to overlap the seams, and 2 1x2s on the ends to make it even. The next layer is going to go back to the same as the first layer with 3 1x4s, and then continue alternating layers like that to make sure that you overlap all of the seams and make it nice and strong. This wall that I'm building here is going to be 9 layers tall, 9 layers of bricks. I did that just because I'm wanting to make it square, so you want to make the height about the same as the length of the wall. And it just happened to come out to 9 layers of bricks tall, if I counted right. Anyways, just continue alternating these layers up until you have your right number of layers. If you're making a different size square, obviously you'd want to use a different number of layers. But anyways, there we have it. There is the wall that I built, making sure to overlap all of the seams. And it's relatively square. The only thing that I added next on this, and this is optional, is I added some tiles because I felt like I wanted to have a smooth top right here instead of having the stud showing. So I'm just using these tiles on the top. Whatever tiles you have you can use, or you can even leave them off, that's fine. You don't need that really. I just thought it looked a little bit better making it like a square coaster, okay? So there is my green Lego coaster that I built. It's a basic square one, and next we're going to go into a video about a little bit more advanced one, a little different version for you guys to see. Okay, so here is my next Lego coaster version. Most of the time, drink cups that you're going to be using, like this one is a Lego one that I have, most of the time drink cups are round. So a lot of times you'll see coasters that are round, and it's nice to have a Lego one that would be round as well. The square one is basic and easy to build. Round one is a little bit more complicated, but it kind of looks a little bit better and kind of works a little bit better being the same shape as most of the cups that you're probably going to be putting on top of it. So here is the yellow round drink coaster that I built that works for my Lego mug. I'm going to go ahead and break this down and show you guys how to build it. Okay, so here is the round yellow coaster that I have all broken down for you guys. I'm using yellow pieces for this one. Like I said earlier, feel free to use whatever kind of Lego pieces you have an abundance of, or whatever color you want your coaster to be, that's perfectly fine. But anyways, basically we're going to need an assortment of Lego bricks and Lego plates. Right here I have 3 1x2 bricks and 10 1x4 bricks. Then for the plates, there are 2 1x2s, 2 1x4s, 2 1x6s, and 4 1x3s. I'm using the 1x3s right here as kind of a substitute for 1x6s as an example to show you how to substitute pieces. Most of these pieces can be substituted if you don't have the exact number that I have laid out here, and I'll show you the substitutes as we go, okay? So what we're going to do first is find a 1x4 plate, and then you need to attach a 1x2 plate underneath right in the middle on the bottom of that 1x4. After that, I'm going to put 2 of these 1x3s on top, right next to each other. This is a substitute for a 1x6 right there, so feel free to use a 1x6 if you want to. After that, I'm going to put a 1x6 on top. This overlaps at the seam using that overlapping technique that we talked about. Basically, feel free to use whatever combination you need in order to make this. Just be sure to try and overlap all the seams that you can. The next thing we're going to do is add on 2 1x4 bricks. Once again, you could substitute this with a 1x8 if you had one, and if you wanted to do that. The next thing we're going to do is put a 1x4 brick over here so that it overhangs off the end by 1 stud, then another 1x4, and then 1x2 over here on this end. So this row is 10 studs long. Feel free to use whatever combination of bricks you want to create that's 10 studs long. The next layer is also going to be 10 studs long. I'm just going to change it up so that I make sure to overlap each seam on the way across. And then I have one more layer that is 10 studs long right here. So you could certainly use a 1x10 if you had one. Otherwise, if you're using anything shorter, make sure you overlap at every seam right there. Okay, then we're going to do, basically we're going to be making this mirror image again from the bottom part. So I'm doing 2 more 1x4s up here. These are offset inwards because we're going back like that. Or you would use a 1x8 there if you had one. Okay, and then continuing on with the mirror image, the next thing is going to be a 1x6 plate. And then 2 1x3 plates, or another 1x6 plate if you had one. And then another 1x4 on top in the middle, and then a 1x2 on top in the middle of that. And so there is our finished round drink coaster. Just like that for you. Okay, so here is the next Lego drink coaster. And this one here, as promised, is my twist on a drink coaster. As you can see, it's an actual twist. So I just built another coaster that is round again and used 2 different colors to make a spiral pattern in it. This one is a little bit complicated, and so I didn't really want to take it apart at the moment. So I'm going to try to show you how to build it without taking it apart and breaking it down. I have over here my Lego pencil that I had built and used in a couple of other earlier videos. Check those out if you haven't seen those. There is a video on how to build a pencil if you want to. But I'm going to use this to point to the pieces that I have in here. So this is 1x thick, again, just like the other 2 coasters that I built. And I'm using mostly plates, but there are a few bricks in this one as well. 2 colors here, I'm using blue and tan. That's what I had a lot of in the plates that I needed. This model has a lot of 1x1 plates and 1x2 plates. Also 1x1 bricks. So you'll want to use colors that you have a lot of those pieces in if you can. Otherwise, if you have an abundance of pieces, just use whatever colors you want to, obviously. But anyway, so right here on the bottom, I have a 1x2 plate, and then another blue 1x2 plate, and a tan 1x2 plate. Then up here I have a blue 1x2 plate, and a tan 1x4 plate. This is a blue 1x1, a tan 1x2, a blue 1x1, and a tan 1x2. Then the next layer is another blue 1x2, tan 1x1, blue 1x3, and then a tan 1x2. The next layer up is going to be a blue 1x1, a tan 1x2, a blue 1x4, and a tan 1x1. Then the next layer up is again plates. It's a blue 1x1, tan 1 by 1, blue 1 by 2, tan 1 by 1, blue 1 by 1. This is a 1 by 1 brick, so it's a blue 1 by 1 brick right there, and then a tan 1 by 1 plate. Okay, next layer is going to be a blue 1 by 2 plate, tan 1 by 1, blue 1 by 1 plate, tan 1 by 3. We run into that 1 by 1 brick again that started on the layer below, and then another tan 1 by 2 plate. Next over here is a blue 1 by 1 brick, and then a tan 1 by 2 plate, blue 1 by 1 plate, tan 1 by 3 plate. We run into that 1 by 1 brick again, and then a tan 1 by 2 plate on the end. Next layer is the middle of the blue 1 by 1 brick. Then there is a tan 1 by 1 brick that starts above that 1 by 2 plate. Then there is a blue 1 by 2 plate, a tan 1 by 1 plate, a blue 1 by 1 plate, another tan 1 by 1 plate, a blue 1 by 2 plate, and then there's a tan 1 by 1 brick that starts on this layer. The next layer starts out at the top of the blue 1 by 1 brick, the middle of the tan 1 by 1 brick, and then there's a blue 1 by 1 brick that starts on this layer above this blue 1 by 2 plate. And also above the blue 1 by 2 plate there is a tan 1 by 2 brick. And next over is a blue 1 by 1 plate, a tan 1 by 2 plate, and then we start a blue 1 by 1 brick over here. And then there is that's the middle of the tan 1 by 1 brick over on that end. Okay, so now the next layer is going to be this one here. So we start it with a blue 1 by 1 plate. This is the top of that tan 1 by 1 brick, the middle of the blue 1 by 1 brick, the middle of the tan 1 by 2 brick. Then there is a 1 by 2 blue plate on right here, and that's above this tan 1 by 2 plate and above this blue 1 by 1 plate. Then we start another tan 1 by 1 brick right here next to that blue 1 by 2. We're in the middle of this blue 1 by 1 brick over here, and at the top of this tan, if you can see it, tan 1 by 1 brick right there. Okay, anyhow, next layer up is going to start a blue 1 by 1 brick over here, and then we have a tan 1 by 1 plate, the top of the blue 1 by 1 brick, the top of the tan 1 by 2 brick. Start a tan 1 by 1 brick and a blue 1 by 1 brick, both on top of that blue 1 by 2 plate. We're in the middle of this tan 1 by 1 brick, the top of this blue 1 by 1 brick, and then over here on the end there is a tan 1 by 1 brick right there. Okay? So next over, we're in the middle of this 1 by 1 brick. There is a tan 1 by 1 plate, a blue 1 by 2 plate that crosses over the seam and overlaps between this 1 by 1 brick and this 1 by 2 brick. Then there's a tan 1 by 1 brick right there on top of that 1 by 2 brick. We're in the middle of this 1 by 1 brick, middle of this 1 by 1 brick, top of this 1 by 1 brick. Then over here there is a blue 1 by 1 plate, and then we start this tan 1 by 1 brick right there. Okay, the next layer over is going to be right here. So it's the top of this 1 by 1 blue brick. There is a tan 1 by 2 plate, a blue 1 by 1 plate. We're in the middle of this brick, top of this brick, top of this brick. There's a 1 by 1 tan plate, a 1 by 1 blue plate, and then we're in the middle of this tan 1 by 1 brick right here. Okay, the next layer on top starts on the right as a blue 1 by 2 brick, tan 1 by 1 brick, blue 1 by 1 brick, top of this tan 1 by 1 brick. Sorry, I think I said that wrong. It's a 1 by 2 blue plate, a 1 by 1 tan plate, a 1 by 1 blue plate, top of the tan brick, blue 1 by 2 plate, a tan 1 by 1 plate, start a blue brick 1 by 1, and the top of this tan 1 by 1 right here. Okay, the next layer up, there is a blue 1 by 1 plate, a tan 1 by 1 plate, blue 1 by 3 plate, tan 1 by 2, and then we're in the middle of that brick. The next layer is a blue 1 by 1 plate, a tan 1 by 2 plate, a blue 1 by 2 plate, tan 1 by 1 plate, blue 1 by 1 plate, and the top of that blue brick. Then the next layer starts with a blue 1 by 2 brick, a tan 1 by 4 brick, plate. 1x2 plate, blue, tan 1x4 plate, blue 1x2 plate. Next layer up is staggered in a little bit. You have a blue 1x1 plate, another tan 1x4 plate directly above that tan 1x4 plate, and then another blue 1x1 plate. Next layer is going to be a blue 1x2, tan 1x2, blue 1x2, and then at the top we have a blue 1x4 and then a tan 1x2. So even though we have all of these different pieces in two different colors and it's a spiral shape as well, I wanted to point out that as much as possible, anywhere I had a seam, I tried to use the overlapping technique to overlap the seams and lock all the pieces together. So this model is actually pretty solid, even though it's quite complicated and it's got the cool design and everything in it. Okay, so hopefully you guys like that, and we'll go ahead and cut out to the end of the video and wrap this up. Alright, so that was episode 2 of Kevin's Idea Builders. Today we learned how to make a Lego drink coaster, and I showed you 3 different ideas for how you can change it up. Let me know how you guys thought the video went in the comment section down below, and hit the like button for me. Also, I can't wait to see what you guys end up creating on your own, what kind of designs for Lego drink coasters you come up with. So be sure to share those with me on social media. Just search for Kevin the Master Builder and use the hashtag Kevin's Idea Builders. If you're not already, go ahead and subscribe to this YouTube channel, and I'm going to be posting another video next Wednesday, Kevin's Idea Builders episode 3, as well as I have another Lego building series, Kevin's Building Techniques, where I share tips, tricks, and techniques with you on Lego building. Those come out usually on Mondays, so watch for those as well. And that's it for this video, so take care, and I'll see you next time.